Climate change poses a growing threat to our planet's natural and cultural heritage. UNESCO World Heritage Sites, celebrated for their unique value to humanity, are among the most vulnerable to the consequences of climate change. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites at risk due to climate change. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more awesome travel guides, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know when we publish a new video. So now let's cut to the chase. At 10. Machu Picchu, Peru. Machu Picchu, the ancient Inca citadel high in the Andes Mountains, is not immune to the impacts of climate change. Increased rainfall and extreme weather events can trigger landslides and erosion, potentially damaging this iconic archaeological site. Machu Picchu is a cultural treasure, providing valuable insights into the Inca civilization's advanced architecture and engineering. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site visited by millions of tourists each year. However, the site's location in a region prone to heavy rainfall and landslides make it vulnerable to climate-related hazards. Preservation and conservation efforts are essential to protect Machu Picchu and ensure that future generations can continue to marvel at its historical significance. At 9. Historic Cairo, Egypt. Historic Cairo, home to numerous UNESCO-listed monuments, faces multiple climate-related changes. Rising temperatures and air pollution are deteriorating the city's historic architecture and monuments. Historic Cairo is a cultural treasure trove, boasting architectural wonders from various periods of history. However, as temperatures rise and air pollution worsens, the city's priceless heritage is under threat. The historic buildings and structures are vulnerable to weathering, erosion, and damage. Preservation efforts, including architectural restoration, tree planting, and pollution control measures, are essential to ensure that historic Cairo's rich history endures for future generations to appreciate. At 8. Kilimanjaro National Park, Tanzania. Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's tallest peak, is losing its iconic snowcap due to rising temperatures. The glaciers atop Kilimanjaro are retreating at an alarming rate, affecting ecosystems and local communities. Climate change mitigation and adaptation strategies are necessary to protect the mountain's unique environment. Kilimanjaro's glaciers are not only a natural wonder, but also a source of fresh water for surrounding regions. As the ice disappears, local communities may face water shortages and ecological shifts that impact wildlife and vegetation. Preserving Kilimanjaro's environment is vital for both the mountain's ecological balance and the well-being of people living in its vicinity. Next up at 7. Rapa Nui National Park, Chile. Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island, faces coastal erosion from sea level rise and extreme weather events. The island is famous for its mysterious Maui statues, which are integral to its cultural heritage. The erosion of coastlines threatens these archaeological wonders, emphasizing the need for preservation initiatives. Rapa Nui's Maui statues are a testament to the creativity and craftsmanship of the island's ancient inhabitants. They provide valuable insights into the island's history and culture. However, as sea levels continue to rise, the statues and the archaeological sites around them are increasingly vulnerable to coastal erosion. Conservation efforts must focus on protecting both the statues and the unique cultural heritage of Rapa Nui. Next up at 6. Everglades National Park, USA. The Everglades, a unique wetland ecosystem in Florida, faces a multitude of climate-related challenges. Rising sea levels are causing saltwater intrusion into freshwater areas, affecting the park's delicate balance of flora and fauna. Additionally, changing precipitation patterns can disrupt water flow, which is essential to maintaining the Everglades' biodiversity. Restoration efforts and sustainable water management are vital to protect this natural treasure. The Everglades represent a critical ecosystem that supports a diverse range of wildlife, including endangered species like the Florida panther and the American crocodile. Preserving this ecosystem is not only an environmental imperative, but also crucial for ensuring the survival of numerous species and maintaining the region's natural beauty. At 5. Stonehenge, United Kingdom. Stonehenge, an ancient prehistoric monument in the UK, is not immune to the impacts of climate change. Increased rainfall and flooding in the region threaten the site's stability and preservation. Stonehenge is a cultural and archaeological marvel, providing valuable insights into the prehistoric world. It stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the mysteries of ancient civilizations. However, the increasing frequency of extreme weather events, including heavy rains and flooding, poses a risk to the site's integrity. Preservation efforts are underway, including archaeological conservation and monitoring, to ensure that future generations can continue to marvel at this iconic monument. At 4. Galápagos Islands, Ecuador. The Galápagos Islands, renowned for their unique wildlife and their role in Charles Darwin's theory of evolution, are under threat from climate change. Rising sea temperatures are causing coral bleaching, which affects the marine species that thrive in these waters. Additionally, changing weather patterns can disrupt the delicate ecosystems on the islands. Conservation efforts and sustainable tourism practices are essential to preserving the Galápagos biodiversity. The islands serve as a living laboratory for scientific research and are home to species found nowhere else on Earth. Protecting this natural wonder is not only crucial for Ecuador, but for the entire world's understanding of evolution and biodiversity. At 3. Glacier National Park, USA and Canada. Glacier National Park, known for its stunning glaciers and pristine wilderness, is facing a stark reality. Its glaciers are rapidly retreating due to global warming. Scientists predict that Glacier National Park may lose all of its glaciers by 2030, which would have profound ecological and societal consequences. The park's glaciers are not only iconic, but also vital to the regional ecosystem, contributing to fresh water sources and supporting diverse wildlife. Their disappearance threatens these ecosystems and the communities that rely on them. This loss underscores the urgency of addressing climate change and implementing strategies to protect vulnerable landscapes. At 2. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef system, is a biodiversity hotspot. However, rising sea temperatures cause mass coral bleaching, endangering marine life. Conservation efforts include marine protected areas and reducing carbon emissions, but challenges persist. Coral bleaching results from the expulsion of symbiotic algae by coral polyps, leading to the death of coral reefs. This phenomenon affects the entire ecosystem, impacting fish species and the livelihoods of local communities dependent on the reef. The delicate balance of this marine wonder is at risk, emphasizing the urgency of global action to mitigate climate change and preserve this natural treasure. And finally, at 1, Venice and its Lagoon, Italy. Venice, the floating city, is under a dual threat of subsidence and rising sea levels. The historic city, known for its canals and architecture, is sinking due to the extraction of groundwater. Simultaneously, climate-induced sea level rise exacerbates flooding. Venice's MOSE project aims to protect the city with barriers, highlighting the global need to address sea level rise. The project consists of mobile gates at the entrances to the lagoon, which can be raised to block rising tides and storm surges. Despite challenges and controversies, this ambitious endeavour underscores the urgency of protecting coastal cities from the encroaching waters. And there you have the top 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites at risk due to climate change. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. See you next time.